Ohio gozaimasu shredheads. Today I have the Marshall MG15 over here, and this thing is a spectacular practice amp. I think for the money it is well worth the cash. This thing is awesome. Let me know down in the comments after this video what you think of the MG15. This thing is freaking awesome. It's a great little practice amp, and if you see my Marshall MG10 video, you will know that it is a very reliable practice amp, and I've been using it for a long freaking time, and I wanted to get the 15 just to see if it was any better, and it is better. I think for the extra cash you have to shill out for the Marshall MG15 is definitely worth the money. Just having a 3-band equalizer on this thing makes it well worth the cash. It also has a bigger speaker, so you have a bit of a better bass response to it. The thing I noticed on this channel from a lot of different Marshall amps I played through the years is the clean channel is actually it has a lot of depth to it, which is very surprising for a solid state Marshall amp. But this thing has that extra bass you would need out of the clean channel. I wouldn't say it's as good as a Fender type of clean sound, but it's probably one of the best Marshall clean sounds I've ever heard. As far as the dirty channel is concerned, when your expectations are low, when you think of the MG10, there's a lot of fizziness to it, and you kind of get used to that type of fizzy sound to it. And this thing, when you dial the gain, the fizz comes back all the way. So if you're playing metal with this thing and you want to have like a full big saturated sound, you're probably going to get a bit more of that fizzy sound. You can get a somewhat decent metal sound out of this thing, especially when you pump it up with the tube screamer in front of it, which I used later on, and you can get a pretty decent metal sound, like a good classic metal sound. But for modern metal, it's all right. It's all right. But when it comes to the distortion, I find that backing off the gain and actually allowing the volume to go up a bit more allows it to have the headroom it needs to make a really good hard rock sound. And you can get that classic Marshall crunch sound without the fizz when you do that. And I think overall this practice amp is extremely good and well made, and if you're a beginner or just anybody who wants to practice guitar, this thing will do everything you need it to do. It has a channel switch, which is awesome for me. I've been practicing with this for the last couple days, and I practice both dirty and clean things, and not having to completely rearrange all of my knobs every time I go to change things is a huge plus for me. And the switch is essential almost for my practicing now. But it has a headphone jack, and it also has an auxiliary jack. The weird thing, I understand the headphone jack where you have the standard size headphone. Yeah, that's great, but the auxiliary CD with an auxiliary jack is kind of weird for me. I know if there's a lot of people who do use it for the auxiliary for like CDs and things, but I find a lot of these old Marshalls, well, this one's modern, but the old Marshalls have the big old input jack, and you can really just bypass the preamp altogether doing that, and you can just use a modeler or something just to bypass it. And that's one thing I think that's missing on here. In order to do that with this amp, you would have to size down your jack size. I'm not exactly sure how well that would work, but overall this is a solid amp. I think it sounds great, and it's well worth your cash. And now with the tube screamer. you like this video, leave me a comment below. Let me know what you thought of the Marshall MG video. Also, I've started a Patreon, and it's really there just to expand the channel, try to get better gear on this channel, and just to really get this thing fatter and bigger, you know what I mean? And anything is appreciated. I thank you so much every day for being here, and I just thank you so much. It's the words aren't coming to my mind, but thank you for your support. Thank you so much.